All right, guys, here we are. We're ready for our lesson today. Now, as you'll recall, the last time we met, we introduced the sound ow. And to warm up today, we're going to listen for that sound. So I'm going to read just a little paragraph to you, and every time you hear the sound ow, I want you to kind of flinch, like grab your arm like you bumped it or something, okay? All right, so no, I'm going to read it straight through one time, and then you're going to respond to it. So just pay attention the first time. One night last summer, I slouched on my couch as I read a book about flowers. At a late hour, I heard a startling sound outside. Up in a church tower crouched a proud brown owl. He let out a loud shout and flew from the tower because he saw a mouse. The quick little mouse ran under a house, so the proud brown owl began to pout. Okay, yeah, there's owls all up and through there. So like I said, we're going to do it one more time. Wait, this time we're going to, when we hear the owl sound, okay? All right. Let me put my book where I can see it and respond to it too. One night last summer, I slouched on my couch as I read a book about flowers at a late hour. So you can see it coming because my mouth goes, and it's not a O, ah. Yeah, ow. You can see my mouth already getting extra big to make the owl sound. You kind of want to see it coming. Okay, ready? I heard a startling sound outside. Up in a church tower crouched a proud brown owl. He let out a loud shout and flew from the tower because he saw a mouse. The quick little mouse ran under a house, so the proud brown owl began to pout. All right, guys, excellent job. And now that we're all super duper warmed up on the ow sound, let's add a tricky word to our dictionary. Come on. All right, so here we are with our dictionary and our highlighter. If we do not have a highlighter, our backup plan, yellow crayon. It has to be yellow. And our brand new tricky word is down. So let's look at it. Down. Down. Okay, so right now, from what we know, we spell the ow sound O-U. So this right here, that's our heart part. That's the part we have to memorize because D, that's playing by the rules. That's following the rules. This ow, that doesn't match what we've learned so far. So down, we're going to spell it because it's a tricky word, but the letter names, D-O-W-N. So let's, in our dictionary, let's find where to add down. So D, A, B, C, D. That's the fourth letter of the alphabet. So it's going to be closer to the beginning of the book. So A, B, C, D. Good. We found the correct first letter. We need to find the correct second letter. And actually, you know what? I'm going to use my yellow crayon instead of my highlighter because I want to show you. Yes, this works. It's okay. So the first letter is definitely D. We're looking for D-O. So D-A, D-E. Notice we're going up into the alphabet. We're looking at the second letter. D-I. D-O. Ooh, we found D-O. Is this it? No, that's do. We've already added this word. That word is do. So we need to look at the third letter, W. So D-O-C, D-O-E, D-O-G, D-O-L, D-O-L. Remember, this dictionary is not just tricky words. It's words that you use a lot. So, like, if you weren't sure how to spell dog, that's in there too. Let's keep going. D-O-L, D-O-M, D-O-O, D-O-U. Maggie, you can go. Oh, D-O-W. Okay, so far that is a match. Let's check the next letter. N. Oh, snap, guys, we found it. D-O-W-N. And I'm going to show you the process with the crayon. So with the highlighter, we passed over it one time. With the crayon, we can pass over one, and it will highlight. It'll highlight it. But you can color it a couple times with the crayon, just because this will not mess up your paper. See? It does not come through the paper at all. Whereas you see a little tiny dot. That's where I pushed a little too hard highlighting do. So down, D-O-W-N is our new tricky word. Down. All right, guys, let's go ahead and put this away and continue with our lesson. Come on. Great job, guys. So, yes, we now know the tricky word down. And we said that down was tricky because that ow doesn't play by the rules so far. Just like other words have come off the tricky word list, I got a feeling that down will come off the tricky word list eventually. I'm just saying. All right, now, so for this task, we're going to talk about verbs. When we introduced verbs, we said that verbs are words that represent things you can do. That's why we put a squiggly line underneath it, because it shows that it's moving. So you're going to work through this with me on 10.2 on your cat book. We're going to do the top part, and one of the things you're going to turn into me is your picture to show which one of these you like the best. That's what that's one of the things that you're going to do. Okay? So, yay. I'm excited. So the first one reads, run up the hill. Okay? And what we see here, look. Right, look at the movement. The run, that's the part that is the verb. And this one is given to you. It's already a little bit, they already squiggled it. So you're going to squiggle up under the word run, and then you're going to trace the word run. You're going to trace over the word run, because run is your verb. It's your action word. All right, the next one reads, mop the room. Mop the room. Let's see what happens here. He's awfully excited. But look at what he's doing. He was mopped. So the tool, mop, yes, it's something you can touch. But the actual action of what you're doing is to mop. Yes, that is a verb. So we're going to squiggle under the word mop and write the word mop, because that is our verb or our action word. Our action word. All right, what do we have next? We have cook good food. Number 3 reads, cook good food. Notice in this word we hear the this phrase, cook, we hear the and we hear the ooh. So good food. Yep, good food. And let's take a look and see which of these words in this phrase is our action verb. Oh, look at this gentleman here. What are they doing? They're cooking. So cook is our verb. That's the thing to do. The verb is cook. Our action, remember we squiggle under it to show movement, that shows the thing you can do. You can cook good food. Cook good food. All right, how about look it up? Look it up. Which word in this phrase is the verb, the action? There's squiggles. Let's see what she does. Oh, look, she's looking it up. And look what they're doing. Look, so she's using a phone and they're using a book to look it up. So that look is the thing to do. Squiggle under look, write the word look. Squiggle under look, write the word look. Okay, let's see. The next one reads, shake his hand. Let's figure out which word in this phrase is our action or our verb. Oh, look at that. So it's the shake that is the verb, the action. So shake. So let's squiggle under shake and write the word shake. 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 Oh, there's something wrong with that, isn't there? Because my A, I hear the sound A. That's not the correct way to spell the sound A. We spell this sound A, E. Just a quick reminder. Yep, shake. 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 All right, our last example, it reads, pet the dog. Pet the dog. And I have a little bitty clip. Look what this gentleman is doing. The verb in this phrase is pet. Good. Pet. The act of actually petting. Yes, pet. So that means my verb is pet. Pet is my verb this time around. Now, the bottom asks that you copy your favorite phrase on the line and draw a picture or illustrate it. But I don't need you to do it here. Don't do it here. No. What you're going to do is you're going to do so in your assignment. I'm pointing down because your assignment is going to be linked below the video. Yes, you're going to choose the phrase you liked best from this page, not a brand new one, not this time. Choose one of these, write it, and draw a picture to go with it. Now, if you want to draw it in your book, be my guest, but I can't really see that, so kind of need both. Yeah. All right, guys. So that is part of what you're going to do. Now let's find out what else you're going to do, because this is what we did. So what we did together, and that was part of what you are going to do. So let's see what else you are going to do today, and that is the dog and the mule. So this particular one is a cut and paste in your book, which means it's going to be a putting the things in order. You know how we've done a couple times on our domain assessments where you have to put the events in order? So that's what's going to be there. You have to drag and move around the sentences to put the events from the story, The Dog and the Mule, in order. The Dog and the Mule is a fable because our reader is called Fables. And by me telling you it's a fable, there are certain things that we know are going to be present. It's going to have characters, yes, because all stories have characters. We're going to have a setting. We're going to be somewhere, and some stuff's going to happen. So what had happened was these things right here. This is the plot. These are the events of the story, the beginning, the middle, and the end. And look, it's getting bigger because it's a little bit bigger than our tiny, tiny stories. So yes, we have that. We also have, what else do we have? We don't have anything else today, but what else does this story need to have because it is a fable? That's my question for you. Okay. It may have personification, which is animals and things doing people stuff, acting like people. So this dog and this mule might act like people, might not act like people. They may talk. We don't know. It also should have a what? What should it have? You think about that one for a second. What should be present in the story, The Dog and the Mule? I'm going to tell you. You tell me. A lesson, a message for us, the readers, something for us to learn that we can use in our daily lives. Good. Excellent job. Now, before I release you to do this, I do want to make sure that we're looking about the story, The Dog and the Mule. No, you got this, but you know what you also have? Partner A. I'll still be your partner A. You will be your partner B. We want to read the story at least 2 times before we answer questions about it. And if you have any additional questions, of course, or you're struggling to figure out how to work the moving the things around, let me know. Let me know. Okay? That's the best thing I can say to you. Just let me know and we'll figure out a backup plan. Always got a backup plan. But if there's nothing else, that's all I have for you today, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.